Okay, semantics. We will assume with other researchers that it consists of concept and proposition. It's the link between signifiant and signifié. The words have got intention and extension, and truth can be either synthetic or analytic. Well, the most famous people who dealt with this field were in the past Aristotle, and in the modern times Russell, Carnap, Wittgenstein, and Chomsky. Well, if we start with Russell, usually they quote him as saying, "The King of France is bold." And this sentence, or call it proposition, consists first of the entity, the King of France, and then the property of being bold. Well, first you have to see whether there is an entity called the King of France, and obviously we know depuis 1789 et la Révolution française, la France est une république, ce n'est plus une royauté. So there is no such entity as the King of France. But if you said the King of England is visiting Morocco, for instance, then because there is such entity as the King of France, you will look for the property or the action of visiting Morocco, and then you will come up with the answer whether this proposition is true or false. The logicians, philosophers, etc., they were obsessed with the link between signified and signifier, and ideally they wanted a one-to-one relationship, and especially a reference to concrete things like cat or boy or star. But this was not always possible. And just consider the example of the evening star and the morning star. The astronomer will say to you it's the same star. So as far as reference meaning is concerned, it's the same thing. But as far as meaning is concerned, it's different. One is seen in the evening and one is seen in the morning. Some pushed the search for truth to the extreme of excluding natural language and basing themselves on mathematics. So they would say that a proposition like snow is white is exactly like when you say 2x equals 6 is equivalent to saying x equals 3. Now, those who focused on natural language, like Wittgenstein and Chomsky and all these people, they would say that a word has got no value in itself as long as you do not put it in contrast with other words. So boy stands in contrast with man, with girl, and woman. The contrast between boy and man is concerns age, between boy and girl consists gender, and between boy and woman consists of age and gender, and so on and so forth. This is componential analysis, or an analysis, semantic analysis based on semantic features. And then enters into play the role of syntax, that is the order of words in a sentence. When you say X loves Y, suppose you had John loves Mary. Well, Mary loves John does not have the same meaning, although we're using the same words, but the syntax plays a crucial role in determining the meaning of the sentence. So much so good, thanks.